Yeah, here, Comic-Con.
Is your first Comic-Con?
Second.
Oh, and what do you think about it?
I think it's great. I mean, what an amazing, our shows don't exist without the fans. And so to see all these people here excited to come out and, come check out their favorite shows or their favorite movies, it's inspiring to see how much people are affected by and how, our art can really bring people joy and entertainment, and it's wonderful to see, yeah.
So what can we expect now for the show?
Well, this season we're on our fourth episode. We just had last week. Episode number 5 is coming up Tuesday, and it's Chloe was just killed in the last episode. That's my character Jackson's love interest, and so there's a lot of stress put on him. The show starts to take a darker turn, but the overarching theme of the show is this animal apocalypse, and the mutations are starting to change, and they're actually starting to affect humans. So we can expect a little bit of that, and a lot of excitement, and the stakes are very high.
Of the remaining episodes that you have coming up, what's the next point that something that happens and you can't wait for the fans to see?
Coming up in the future episodes, we learn more about Jackson's father, Robert Oz, who has some significance in the way that this animal apocalypse came to be. And we start to find out more about that. And that really affects Jackson adversely. It affects the team. And I'm excited for fans to see that.
How do you work with your social media? Do you pay attention for the reaction of the fans? Or?
Social media, I am active on social media. I was tweeting today about just my day at Comic-Con and kind of taking people through what a day here is like. And social media is great. Twitter, Instagram, the whole thing. You probably all do the whole thing. It's part of our world now, so you got to do it. I know some actors like to remain private, and I think you can still retain privacy and a private life, but still feel like you're interacting with the fans.
Why do you think people is falling in love with the series?
Why do I think people fall in love with the series? I think that Zoo is really, there's nothing else like it on TV. I mean, it's an animal apocalypse. I can't think of another show like that. But also, I think for any show, like when I turn on the TV and I watch a television show, I'm only going to keep watching if I like the characters and if I enjoy having them in my living room every week. And I think our show has managed to do that. I think all the actors bring something very unique to their character. I think you feel like you get to know them and you want to spend time with them. And I think that's a huge asset that our show has. Yeah.
How's the cast been as far as working together on and off set? How has that been for you in this case with the particular show?
The cast has been great. I mean, Billy Burke, Kristen Connolly, Nanso Inozi, Alyssa Diaz, Nora Arner-Zader, the whole cast. We have a new character played by Josh Salatin. Everyone gets along great, and it's not always the case, but I think it makes your art a lot easier when you do, because then you don't have to overcome, those petty obstacles of not getting along with someone in order to accomplish a scene. You can just go right into the scene and collaborate and trust each other as actors and as artists, and make the most of those moments you have on set.
Working in the sci-fi and sort of horror sci-fi.
Sure.
So far, what has been the most difficult scene for you to shoot?
The show has definitely a sci-fi element. I mean, it's about an animal apocalypse. I think the probably the biggest challenge with our show, but that's why they hire actors, and that's why I think they think that we are the guys for the job, is to bring reality and to bring emotion and to bring human condition to characters that are playing in a very heightened fictional world. And you can't let the idea that it's heightened and that it's fiction take you away from playing a real person. And so maintaining that, reminding yourself that that's your responsibility, and holding that is the most important thing, so that when people turn on their TV, they go, yeah, that's insane. They're like, a rhino just ran into a car, and these vultures there's blood coming down. But yet, these are real people acting in a real way, and that's what I think is the biggest challenge and what we need to do.